Hello and welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a pleasant day. And you probably notice I'm somewhere a little bit different today. As you can probably tell, the poll for the room tour actually won, which is pretty obvious because you can tell by the title. But yeah, 600 subscribers. Uh, Mental. I'm not really sure what to say. That I don't want to go with some sort of soppy intro or anything like that. But thank you to all who have subscribed to me over the last how long have I been doing this? About 18 months, something like that. But yeah, it's been a pretty good run. Really happy with what I'm doing, and obviously I hope you're all happy with what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm just so happy I've got such a great fan base. So yeah, I thought for the intro I would do the pickups because it just saves on notifications because I don't want to spam your feed. But yeah, I've got quite a few good little goodies this week. So first up, probably my favourite of a lot, which is weird because I haven't seen this film in about nearly 20 years. But I got the SpongeBob SquarePants movie in 4K on Steelbook. I bought this from All Your Music, which I usually get all my stuff from because it's just ridiculously cheap. I think this is like 21 quid. But yeah, looking forward to seeing this in 4K because it has been a long time. Next up is Fright Night, so same company. Sort of such a weird comparison between the two because one being a horror, one being a children's cartoon. But no, I've never seen the original. I've seen the remake, which I quite liked. I'm not sure how this compares, but people said it's sort of a little bit mixed. You know, between the two. One person likes the original better, other person likes the remake better. So I don't know what to go with. Next up is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This is actually a competition prize. I think it's like £1, but I got this for well, a quid, which I think this is, what's this going for now, like £23. Next up is a few of the Film Vault Steelbook range. So I've got Goodfellas, great film. 4K transfers a bit mixed, but this comes with a nice steelbook. And of course, I picked up Jaws. So this is the one that's going for mental prices, you know, for scalpers on eBay, especially with Blade Runner, which I got on pre-order, which I will be showing off. Which I don't know when I'll bring in the unboxing video for that out. We'll see how it goes. Next up is Jaws 3. So I can't remember if I like this film or not. I really like Revenge. And it's my favourite sequel. I know that's sort of a bit controversial, but you know, I generally do like Revenge. But you know, this isn't Revenge. This is Jaws 3. Heard a lot of mixed things about well, not the 4K transfer itself, but they've used a lot of AI for background stuff. Apparently, if you really look, you'll see it. But be honest, I'm just going to watch the film, you know, to enjoy it, not to actually worry about little things like that. So yeah, and the last thing I got this week is, of course, The Witcher 2. So this is the collector's edition. This is the Polish version. I would like to have got the English one, but to be honest, that's going for like 150 quid plus on eBay, and there's no way I'm spending that much. I mean, I do love this game, but no, I don't like it that much. But I got this for about 50 quid. As you can see, is pretty decent looking set, and you can see compared to my big fat head, you can tell it is a pretty hefty set. So I might be doing a unboxing video of that. Well, I might be doing an unboxing video for all this stuff, so not to worry. Anyway, I've talked enough in the intro, and that's my pickups this week, and I think we will get straight on with the room tour.
Not flesh. Hasta la vista. He's beginning to believe.
So here we go. So I think we'll start off with start at the top of each shelf and maybe go down to the bottom and then go on to the next one. So as you can see there, I got the Alfred Hitchcock Masterpiece Collection. Stunning looking set. Don't know why I haven't unboxed that yet, but got that for a pretty good price on eBay. I think like 50 quid or something. As you can see in the background there, I've got Deliver Us the Moon, which is just a really nice addition from Wired Productions. I think in the background there you can see, I think it's Generation Zero, one of those games, but you haven't played that yet, even though it's been sitting there for like nearly a year. The Last Emperor from UHD Club, got that for a pretty good price on eBay. No, actually, no, I didn't get that on eBay. I got that from King of Steel Media, but it was actually his eBay account, so it sort of still counts. Outrages or Casualties of War, got that for, I think it was like a tenner on Amazon Germany. I think it was a pretty decent price. And this is sort of mixed between my pet slips and just like normal steelbooks. You can see there I've got the Wicker Man, stunning looking steelbook, Piranha, never been so bored at staring at women. I know, weird. Logan, great film, one of my favourites. Hello High Water, really surprised me, pretty good sort of modern western. Losing my voice a bit. Rambo there, Young Guns, not seen that, got that for a good price. Pandorum, probably one of the most underrated sci-fi horrors ever. Sympathy for the Devil, nice to see Nick Cage being mental again. Zero Dark 30, that surprised me quite a bit. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Yeah, it was an alright film, I guess. I need to watch the original. I know what you did last summer. Got that for like 16 quid on eBay. I got that from All You Music, surprisingly enough. But Sherlock, I got those, I think both together like 45 quid. True Detective, loved the first season. Tried to watch the second one, didn't like it. But need to watch the last two. Event Horizon, great film. Saw, classic. The Thing, weirdly got the same title as the original, even though it's a prequel. I don't mind, just called it The Thing 2. The Expendables there, Requiem for a Dream, weird film. Chaos Walking, not seen that, but I got that for like a tenner. Spiral, I have seen it, but I can't remember how much about it. I remember it not being that great. Why have you got it, Aaron? I don't know. Fog City, that's one of the most gorgeous looking steelbooks I think I have in my collection. Ender's Game, Crank, Punisher 1 and 2, you know, I got Warzone and the Thomas Jane one. Terminator 2, that's just a stunning looking steelbook, really is. Return to Yuma, Warm Bodies, The Man Who Fell to Earth, not seen that yet, and I've got Godfather there. I've only ever seen the first one, so I'll give the rest of the go at some point. So, next shelf, Regression. It was alright, nothing amazing, but it was good enough. Warm Bodies, I already got the other steelbook, the Best Buy steelbook, so I might move that on. The Running Man, Justice League, The Post, apparently that's really good. Picked that up for like nothing. Perfect Blue, really good film. I thought that has inspired a lot of other sort of psychological horrors, thrillers. No, speaking of which, you've got Bat Swan there, that's sort of similar. Tomb Raider, quite like the film, not sure why they based it on the remake game, reboot game I mean, but yeah, it was alright. Sunshine, absolutely love that film. Tremors there, Rear Window, oh my god, absolute classic. American History X, brutal film. Andor, really good film. I've got a few. Laputa, The Castle in the Sky. Watched that film when I was growing up. Used to love it. National Treasure. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Crimson Peak, got the 4K set from Arrow Video. Quiet Place Part 2. X-Men Origins Wolverine, which is... I like it. It's not a great film, I know, but yeah, it's enjoyable enough. The Road. What we got next? We got Full Metal Jacket, London Has Fallen. They're pretty fun films. Hardcore, that is pretty good. I think that's the only film we've actually had official, which is actually a first-person based film. Don't know if they're going to make another one like that, but it is actually pretty good. Labyrinth, absolute classic. Magic Dance. Die Hard 4, probably my third favourite, I would say. I mean, it's controversial. The series is very strange, but Battle of Los Angeles, so I'll move on from that. Nightcrawler, good film. So yeah, that's the second shelf. So starting to crouch down a little bit. Book of Eli, got the German edition there. As Above, So Below. Highly recommend checking out if you like sort of claustrophobic sort of horrors. The King's Speech, that's a feature pack, and it's actually pretty good. Hangover 1 and Part 2 for some reason. I've got 3 somewhere, but I don't know where I'll pull it. The Bourne Legacy, Uncharted. It was a good film. Absolutely nothing to do with the games, which surprisingly enough, actually it's not a massive surprise. You know what the studios are like. Got Moon there, absolute classic. Recommend that. Wolf Creek, that's pretty good. Austin Powers, that's a fun film. The Girl with the Spider's Web. Weirdly, I don't know why they haven't done the rest of the Finchers films, because the first one was actually pretty good. I mean, I still prefer the Swedish ones, but they're quite decent. Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure. The Elephant Man, that's sad. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, got that for I think it was about 20 odd quid on eBay. In mint condition as well. I mean, it's probably scratched now, but because that's sort of a running joke on some of the Facebook groups. The Blues Brothers, Howl's Moving Castle, Audition. Oh my god, that's a brilliant film. Absolutely brilliant. X-Men, these are the 4K steelbooks with the lenticular on the front. Seen them go for mental prices on eBay, but I got that in, I think it's one of the sales when it was still going. So I don't know, I might show that collection off. Got Blade there. No point pre-ordering anything anymore because they're just going to release it. So yeah, not going to bother getting the new steelbook. The Howling, Werewolf Classic. Moving down to the next shelf, the Knock at the Cabin. Not seen that yet. American Graffiti. The creator got Avatar 1 and 2. Didn't think much of 2, but I did like the first one. X-Files. I think that. Oh yeah, it's both of them. I Want to Believe and what is it? Fight for the Future. They're both pretty good anyway. Pattern. Not seen that. Dark Tower. Not even similar or even close to the books, but yeah, still it's a fun film if you look past that. Rambo 5, I like it. I know a lot of people probably don't, but I thought it was a decent film. Matilda, that released the same year I was born, probably explains a few things. Unfortunately, I don't have telekinesis, but yeah, that's a really good film. Unforgiven, absolute classic. I got the I think I got the Film Arena somewhere. Pumpkinhead, not seen that yet. Picked that up for a decent price. Hocus Pocus. Spring, that was weirdly, that actually surprised me. I thought it was a pretty good film. So next up, Sharknado. Sin City, Ten Commandments there. American Pie, I mean, I've been watching those since I was like 8 or something. No, again, weird childhood, I mentioned that a few times. Speed, Little Tokyo, it's Showdown Little Tokyo. That's a future pack from Amazon Spain. Ghostbusters Afterlife, that was pretty decent. Filth, weird film. Scanners, classic. Michael Ironside's brilliant in that. Got a few of the Fast and Furious steelbooks, like those. I think I actually mentioned a lot of the top ones there, but yeah, Space Jam, New Legacy. I think I watched that around a friend's house. Thought it was awful, but I think that was like £3 on Zavvi. So Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So yeah, classic. The tunnel scene always freaks me out a bit. I'm joking. Doesn't actually freak me out, but it would have. If I hadn't grown up with horror films. Indiana Jones and Last Crusade, probably my favourite of the lot. And just some more Fast and Furious films. So next shelf, I'm having to start to lay down a little bit. Zombie Flesh Eaters, absolute classic. The disc's all wrong in that one because they didn't send the correction one, but not to worry, you can pick up for next to nothing on eBay. Fear the Walking Dead there. Shrek 2, really good sequel. Carrie, classic. Got the Arrow video set. Valley of the Wind, used to own the VHS, just watch that all the time. Last of Us season 1, sort of interested to see what they do with season 2 because Last of Us being my favourite game of all time. Sequel, I liked it, but not as much as the first one. Prey, quite surprised me, which got me a little bit more excited for Romulus, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the reviews will be pretty good. Romeo's Bleeding, not seen that yet. Alita, do want to get the Black Baron set, but that's going for like over £100. Good Omens, not seen that yet. Big Fish, used to watch that all the time on DVD, and I mean all the time. I think it got to the point where I actually worn out the disc. Big Trouble in Little China, classic Carpenter film. Jack Reacher. Yeah, Tom Cruise not being the best fit for a guy who plays like he is meant to be 6'5", but yeah, he's alright in the role. Untouchables, Million Dollar Baby. God, that's sad. Sicario 2, Chappie. When I get the film arena set, got a little bit of the Studio Ghibli. I think I said that right. But moving on from that, King of Comedy, that sort of inspired Joker, which I quite liked. Blair Witch Project and the Blair Witch. I like them equally, to be honest. I don't know why everyone's so mixed about Blair Witch Project. I quite liked it. This was a actual on-screen prop used in the film Hotel Inferno 3, which you'll probably see in a minute because I've got a few posters hanging up. But yeah, that is that's nice to look at. I think that came with the Torture edition. So next up, you got The Bay. Highly recommend that if you like sort of a tiny bit more realistic horror films, sort of found footage. Resident Evil Vendetta, it was pretty good. Gone for that sort of over the top look. Same mod. So that's a weird film. I think the bloke's doing what is it called? Love Flies Bleeding, is it? I think he's doing that film. Hush, yeah, good film. Home Alone, Place in the Between the Pines, not seen that yet. Cold in July, that's pretty good. Recommend that. Monster Hunter, it was alright, I guess. More Indiana Jones steelbooks there. So moving right to the very bottom, I've got some, as you can see, I've got some Titan Occult stuff. So Pride of Reanimator. What's that film? I can't actually read it. Do the Right Thing, not seen that yet. Picked that up in one of the sales. War of the Worlds, like it. Got Heat there. Luther. Got Mortal Kombat. Prometheus, absolutely love that film. Covenant, won't say too much about that film. The Witch, really like that. Got that on the shelf next to me right here. I'm actually looking at it right now. Don't Breathe, good film. Argo. This Is England, classic, and of course got more of the Titans Occult stuff. So Goonies, Mad Max. I do wish they would bring back the sort of mini cases that came with them, especially for Mad Max and V for Vendetta. But hopefully one day they will bring that out. So put the hammer back on the shelf. Hopefully not get shot. So moving on to the next shelf, as you can see up there, I've got Callisto Protocol. Love that game. Really mixed for some reason, but hopefully people will learn to appreciate that a bit in the coming years. Evil Dead, that's a weird edition. As you can see, it's all sort of latex. In the background there, you can sort of see a blue Yeti. I was originally going to use that for my videos, but I never got around to actually using it. Sin City, so yeah, love this set. Got that for a decent price. I think it was like 30 quid or something. But if you remove that, got a few more bits. So that's a little pockets for, I think it's for some of the Everything Blue sets. So I think it's for Casino and Psyche. Dark Knight, How to Train Your Dragon, that's the trilogy. And prices for those are going for, I think it's like 200 plus, something like that. Just putting Sin City down. Pinocchio, classic. The Bourne Identity, they've really been trying to sell that on Zavvi, but it seems no one's interested. Brawl in Cell Block 99, that's pretty good. iRobot, I want to get the Film Arena set, but that is a gorgeous looking steelbook. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, didn't watch it for nearly 20 years, put it on the other, I think it was around the Christmas last year, and actually quite enjoyed it. Sherlock there, Sherlock season 1, 2, 3, and Abominable Bride. I want to pick up season 4. The only way to get that is on Amazon Germany, I believe. Dust Till Dawn trilogy. Berserk, got that for I think I got that for like 40 quid on eBay. That's going for 100 plus now. Die Hard, The Passion of Joan of Arc, not seen that yet, but maybe one of the best films ever made. And of course Silent Hill, I really like that film. I know a lot of people probably didn't, but it's a decent sort of thriller. So put the Sin City back on there. Next up on the second shelf, you got Forrest Gump. This is the it's like a DVD set. I think this is the only collector's edition I got. It's actually on DVD. You can see there, Forrest Gump, and they sort of made the sort of special features made to look like the sort of ingredients, which is kind of cool. It's meant to be chocolate scented, which it's an old set, so I probably wouldn't recommend smelling that because it probably just smell like dust. Night of Living Dead, got the collector's edition of this from, I think it was Amazon Germany. Got really excited after seeing Keith's video on Euphoria Pictures, but yeah, it's a decent looking set. So if I move that to one side, put it back in a minute. Got a few more steelbooks there. So you've got Avatar, Brothers, yeah, that was good. I want to see the finished version. Nikita, that's the original, and I actually watched that the other day. That was pretty good. Resurrection. Caught the last sort of half an hour of that years ago. I think I was like 9 or something. I thought, oh, this is pretty good. Ever since then, I've been wanting to see that, and that's the only Vinegar Syndrome release I've actually got. I don't know why it's mixed up with the steelbooks, but who knows. Shaun of the Dead, that's one of the first steelbooks I ever got, because you can see it's a bit dented at the top there. That's really dented. Mandalorian Season 1 and 2, hopefully we get Season 3. Killers of the Flower Moon, not seen that yet. There's a lot of films here I haven't seen. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, I like the game. I know a lot of people didn't like the futuristic thing, but I think if they got rid of the Call of Duty name, I think people would actually really like that game. Cliffhanger, that's the better version of the 4K. Got Blade 1, 2 and 3, which we've got Blade down there. The Batman, love that. I think that's the Amazon Italy release. The Day After Tomorrow, used to watch that all the time. I think I would watch that, and I think it's Event Horizon. Not Event Horizon. Well, I mean, it's there anyway. But no, I used to watch Day After Tomorrow and Alien vs Predator, and both pretty like those films. So Artificial Intelligence, used to watch that all the time on DVD. Bone Tomahawk, great film. The Crow, classic. Cobra, got the Terminator there. One of the steelbooks anyway. I need to create sort of a shelf for those, because you can see I've got another one there. Ocean's Trilogy, Rango, Obi-Wan Kenobi, The Shining, got that for a decent price. I think that was like 15 quid. Weirdly, because that's going for like over 50, well, at least worth 50. Ponyo, classic. American Sniper, yeah, good film. Batman, got that off eBay for I think it was like 30 quid, something. I think it's actually less now, like 28 or something. But yeah, if I put these back on the shelf, go to the next one, and as you can tell, I'm losing my voice. So they've got the Iron Giant signature edition, beautiful looking set. Put that to one side. Got the Ready Player One. This is the I think it's from Fnac, decent looking set. But yeah, that's beautiful. I'll probably have to cut this video in a minute. Taken, that's the French edition. Raging Fire, got that for a good price. Chucky Season 1 and 2, not seen 2 yet. Enjoyed the first season, and apparently it gets quite mixed after that. Batman Returns, and Batman got Halo Infinite, not played that yet, but seems to be going back to when Halo was good. The Guest, that's the we call it the second sight edition, decent looking set. Actually, might have to grab a drink now. Got a sorry about that. Oh. Anyway, hopefully we can move on from that. So next up, we've got Jigsaw. It's pretty decent, I guess, compared to what the Saw sequels are like. American Werewolf in London, that's the Arrow set. That's Usual Suspects, that's the French edition, I think. No, Spanish edition. Amazon Spain. Flashdance, weirdly, don't judge me. Friday the 13th, Watchmen, good film. Dead Rising Watchtower, that's good. Tucker and Dale versus Evil, pretty decent. Actually, it's actually one of my favourites. Chernobyl, really good series. Definitely doesn't need a second one. Enemy of Mine, probably very underrated. Don't hear that a lot. Darling, you can see the J-Cod's getting all mashed up there, but yeah, it's all right film for what it is. So put those back on the shelf like so. And next up, you can see I got the Scream set from Full Slip Fanatics. Beautiful looking slips. Put all my steelbooks in there. But as you can see, it is a big looking set. John Wick Chapter 4, that's a one click from Nova Media. I've been trying to move that on for ages because I only need the 4K sets. Wicker Man, there, good film. Already got the Best Buy steelbook, Friday the 13th. Got that from All Your Music for a good price. Just sort of trying to get comfortable. Blade Runner 2049, good film. Really good film actually, probably better than the first one. The Company of Wolves, 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later. Got Miller's Crossing, not seen that yet. Got Halloween on 4K. Should really put that with the Pet Slip collection, but it's just trying to create a bit of space. You got Wolf Creek 2, should add that with the other one. Dr. No, got that for like £8 on Zavvi. We've got Justice League Flashpoint. So that is the what is that? That's a custom steelbook. Next up, you got District 9, really good film. Last of Us Part 2. That's the well, that's not actually the series. That's actually the game, obviously. Breaking Bad. That's the French editions, which I've got somewhere, which is probably in some weird spot around the room. Talk to Me, pretty good film. I think that surprised a lot of people. Bugsy Malone, used to watch that all the time. Babadook, that's like one of those, I think it's Fan Factory. Smile. Batman Year One, that's another custom. Then, of course, Death of Superman. I think that's another custom. Oh no, it's actually proper. But no, not seen that yet. So put this back on the shelf. Speaking of which, got Alien vs Predator. I could go with the other one I got. So these are the gaming steelbooks I got. So I got the Mummy from UHD Club, really nice looking set. And of course I got E.T. That's the first one I ever bought, and after that I've just been trying to fish for them. So we'll see how that goes. So gaming steelbooks, got Thief. Played about an hour of that. Got bored. Arkham City, good film. Good game. I mean, I'm already on the game ones. Got Homefront: The Revolution steelbook. Got that for like £2.50 on eBay. Resident Evil 4, 2, and 7. All really good games. And yeah, I just like Resident Evil. So on here, got another few steelbooks. So Assassin's Creed Origins. I wish the game series would go back to how that was, because that's a pretty good series, good film, a good game. Resident Evil Village, good game. I know it's probably quite mixed among fans. I personally didn't really think much of the whole layout going from each area to the next, for the Lords, but it was an alright game. Control, underrated. Gears of War 3. You got Halo Wars, Jericho, underrated game. Crisis Special Edition, Halo, which has got really rusty. Blimey, I haven't been on this shelf for a while, but yeah, unfortunately, I did have a bit of a house fire a few years ago, and it did damage a few of my steelbooks, but not to worry. And there's a few more there. So we've got Doom 3 there, good game, very underrated. Turok, Beyond Two Souls, that's a good game. If you like sort of motion sort of gameplay sort of games, don't know how to explain that. But yeah, that's the gaming steelbook. So if I get back up and go to this shelf, I've got Game of Thrones, the complete collection. So that's from, I got that on eBay for like I think it's like blimey, 70 quid. I think one of the cases is a tiny bit broken, but the disc's absolutely fine. Moving, and of course I got Star Trek Into Darkness, got that with a bundle. So 2001, A Space Odyssey, I've got the Hulk collection. Got a few Blu-rays here, so Anaconda, the complete collection, which I think there's only 4. Could be wrong. Knowing now, it's probably a bit like directed video sort of film. If I made a 5th one, Life of Beth, that was Life After Beth. Yeah, it was all right. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that is a decent 4K transfer. Raw, The Witch. Weirdly enough, I got that on eBay for like 50 quid. Or only thought I was getting the I think it was the just a standard 4K, but no, they sent me the limited edition for 50 quid, and that's going for like 150 itself, so God, that's a good price. Cannibal Holocaust, not seen the transfer on that yet. Moving down, Batman the Killing Joke, it's alright, I guess. Frogs, the only horror film about frogs, where the frogs don't actually kill anyone. Actually, they're barely in it. So, moving down, got a few Arrow editions. So, Videodrome, Long Live the New Flesh. Candyman, I won't say that 3 times. Donnie Darko. Session 9. What else we got? Citizen Kane. I personally don't think much of that film. I know that sounds controversial, but I didn't really think much of it. Maybe the hype got me, not too sure. What we got next? You got Tainted City. So yeah, it's a fun film. Not a film to watch with the family, but no, it's fun enough. Little Necro Red. No, my voice is going again. Got the Fear footage. That's sort of all made by one bloke, and these are not neat little additions. I might sort of show that off. They come with like a little evidence bag, little extra goodies. I think that's one for number 3. But yeah, I do like the label on that. Next up is that's the Necrostorm music. They send that. I think at one point they were sending these out to everyone. I think if you spent something like I think it was like €50 or something, they send you that for free. Riccio, the story of Ricky, mental film, recommended. Boardwalk Empire, watched the whole thing in like a week, really liked it. Ziltoid there, Devon Townsend, live at the Royal Albert Hall, really good performance, and I'm a bit of a fan, which you'll probably see in a minute. Banshee, probably one of the most underrated series of all time, really good. I mean, that is saying a lot. If you can get that cheap, I do recommend that. Got the Revenant, that's the Maniacs box, and that is a decent looking set. I was going to say a little set, but it's really not. It's huge. It goes all the way to the back of the shelf there, as you can see. I think I need another drink. I'm trying to do this all live. Excuse the slurping noises. But on this shelf next, I got Looper. That's a FNAC edition. In the back there, you can see that's a groovy edition of Evil Dead. Got Mulholland Drive there, and you've got Inception. Got Bruce Lee, the Golden Harvest. Got that off eBay for like I think it was like £90, something like that. That's a blockbuster box set edition of Evil Dead. That's the OG sets, and of course I've got RoboCop next to it. I do recommend buying from them. Got Hot Fuzz and World's End. This is the Everything Blue sets. Did have the J car for this, but I had a bit of water damage a couple of years ago and completely destroyed it. But lucky the box is alright. If I move fish, you can see sort of a few of my Film Marine editions. As you can see, yeah, I've got some really good ones there. So, and a few more there. I don't think I'll take all of these down because it's just a nightmare to get back up. I've got Wonder Woman 84. Move this, and loads of dusters came down. I lied, really good film. The Accountant. So, put that back like so. This is my shrine to Oldboy, which if you don't know, or if you're new to my channel, this is my favourite film of all time. And of course, you've got I Saw the Devil there. Got the I think it's Blue Fans edition of the Godfather trilogy. I got that for like, I think it was like 25 quid on eBay. I think I was the only one who actually bid. Got Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's the Blue Fans edition. I got that for like 70. Got the HD Zeta edition of Blade Runner in the background there. Got Whiplash, really good film. I think weirdly that's the only sort of drama I think Blumhouse have actually done. The Raid 1 and 2, Snowpiercer, underrated. That's a pack of cards for The Godfather, which was actually brand new. But yeah, that's my edition of Old Boy. That one's actually a custom from AC Customs there. Rest are actually official releases. So speaking of which, the next shelf is actually all editions from both Astro Creations and AC Customs. But yeah, I've got some really nice looking steel books there. Looking forward to getting Last Samurai and put that on the shelf. Nightcrawler there, really good film. The Pianist. Won't say too much about the director, but yeah, it's a really good film. Got Jaws 2. That's that didn't actually come with the steelbook. Well, officially for 300. That was actually a sort of custom looking set. Someone actually put that inside the steelbook inside that set, so I think I got that for a good price as well. So got Nobody there, really like that film. Got 8 Mile there. A few other films, Megan, Wolf of Wall Street. But yeah, there's my Astro stuff, which I don't know if you see this video, but I think I need another drink. Don't know what's going on, losing my voice a little bit. So next up on the next shelf is sort of the everything blue sets. I mean, the Rambo one's going for mental prices on eBay. I mean, cases are like nearly 500 quid. I really don't know why. That's a very famous knife I use for all my unboxing videos. If I sort of move these a bit, you can see a few more additions there. And again, losing my voice. It seems like no matter how much I drink, I still lose my voice. Got Dread there. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. That's a good film. Got it for a good price somewhere on eBay. Actually, I think I got both Gladiator and that from the same seller. Movies, and you've got sort of a few of my John Wick 4K editions. Let the right one in. So this is sort of a mix of DVDs and steelbooks. A lot of these I'm trying to get rid of. Hell or High Water, good film. Already got the that's a seal version for Five Nights at Freddy's. So really could have done a really good job of that film, but they decided not to. We're going to try and ruin it. Amazing Mr. Blunden, got that for like next to nothing on eBay. Don't know Rice. That's the box for the UHD Club, and as you can see, it is really thick. So do a little squeeze test on that. Yep, that's definitely sturdy. Got a few more additions there. Got some protectors, which I know probably someone will be asking, you got protectors, why don't you actually put them on the steelbooks? And to be honest, I got no idea. DVDs, remember those? But yeah, I've got a few editions. Nightmare on Elm Street on Blu-ray. Can't remember if the sets are good on that. Dark Knight Rises. House of Wax, underrated. Got a few games there. The Division 2, really like that. Last of Us and the Halo, underrated. And of course, got a few more games there. And just like a bunch more steelbooks. So, being quite the workout, got to get back up. So go onto this shelf and you got Jurassic Park. You got here, oh blimey, what's this one? Well, I've actually put it out. That's what she said. Little Drummer Girl. I mean, actually, I didn't need to look at the title. Got the Hellraiser set there. That's the Writer's Odyssey. I think that's from M Life or something. The Frighteners, more Arrow editions there. Irreversible, Mental Film, Event Horizon, been on the lookout for that for so long. Someone was selling that for like 35 quid. The Changeling there. That's a 4K set. I've not seen the transfer for that, but got Double Jeopardy. More Blu-rays. Shrooms, weird film. Lamb, which I want to get a few more of those editions for May 24, but shipping always seems to be a problem, so I might keep a lookout on eBay for that. May, weird film, but quite enjoyable. Mix of Arrow and Second Sight, Dog Soldiers, underrated. And you've got a few more Blu-rays and stuff, so come and see. probably the best war film of all time. And you got Child 44. Yeah, it was an alright film. I mean, I got this set for next to nothing, so I'm not really too fussed. So moving on to this shelf, that's my airsoft guns, which are legal, by the way. I just want to make sure. I think that one's for a G36C. That one's for the MP5 SD. I think that's just like a Winchester rifle, which is actually an air gun. Believe it or not, it comes to like shell ejecting. They're actually really cool. So next I've got a few tin sets. I've got Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, bit of Sweet Life there, assembly. Got that off eBay from King of Steel Media. I think that was like 80 quid or something. Got randomly a Ziltoy cup, I think it is. Yeah, got a Ziltoy on the back there. And you can see Patterson from, I think it's Plain Archive. Got a few more editions here, so Alien Quadrilogy. And yeah, got an absolute ton of stuff in the background there. Trying to find the room for everything. Casablanca from Blue Fans. And yeah, got some cool editions in the back there. The one click for the Matrix, actually glows in the dark, by the way. Got Alien. So not really many films there. That's just for like junk. That's actually my drink there, just so you know. I do like a bit of Coke. Not sure where I'm going with that. That's the Universal Monsters collection there. Got a few Xbox magazines. I might do a video on that. Dylan vinyl. Originally was going to get that just to get the record player, because it was actually a really nice edition, but they wanted like 50 of them and it was just getting expensive, so I just stopped. Got a hairbrush there randomly. That's the Ashens edition from I think when he done the films. Can't remember what that actually called, to be honest. That's from the same bloke who done Fear footage, so that's Project Eerie. Came with a t-shirt, and I think it was like some sort of deal, like for I think it was like 20 quid. Got a mix of deodorant there, but got a few more things in the background. As you can see, just Blu-rays and stuff. And that was originally meant to be sold to someone, but they didn't want it at the last minute, so not sure what to do with that. And got my record player there. So moving on to the bottom there, got even more films. So Rambo, really like that film. That's the Steelbook collection for the Star Trek films. Got that for I think it was like I think it was like 70 quid. Glorious. Not going to say that word because I don't want to get into trouble with YouTube, but pretty much that was like next to nothing. I think that was, they really tried to get rid of that, and I think they re-released it again, but pretty much that was going for like 30. And Horizon, that's a DVD set, so yeah, I do have another DVD collector's edition. Superman, only ever seen one, and Quest for Peace, I think, and you know, they're fine films. Halloween, got more Blu-rays at the bottom there. That's a poster for King Kong. I think I did mention in a pickup video quite a while ago, I got the UHD Everything Blue edition, and unfortunately they forgotten to mention this wasn't wrapped up or anything, and they just stuck it in the bottom, so yeah, got a little bit of a rip there. Got Paranormal Activity. I think that's I think they're making another one, so it's not exactly up to date, but it was a good price. And again, just some more Blu-rays. That's the door. That's for China Escape, if I wanted to, but at the moment I'm not, because I'm in the middle of doing a video. That's my poster for Hotel Inferno, and it is actually signed. Got that for wow, I think they were selling like a whole bunch of posters for like 10 euros or something. Got some guitars, so yeah, you know, I do play a tiny bit of guitar. I'm not very good at it, but I do try. That's my camera. That was originally going to be used for videos, but never got around to doing it. Have a guitar there. That's for I think that's for the VR on the PS4, I think. That's some random sort of custom merchandise for The Last of Us. So I might actually show that off in another video, see how that goes. That's my Car 98 here, that big box, as you can see. Really nice looking edition. I think that's for my Marine Magnum sort of shotgun, that's shell ejecting as well. And I've got another shotgun there, that's shell ejecting. That's some armour for airsoft, and I was really getting into it, but never got around to actually doing it. Not entirely sure why. There's my amp for my guitars. So moving at the top there, I've got a whole bunch of collector's editions, so I'm sort of having to move about because I've got the bed in the way. But I've got Bioshock, got Assassin's Creed, Valhalla. Sorry, I think I inhaled a bit of dust. Close to the Sun, Far Cry 2, Uncharted 3, really like that sequel. In the background there, you can sort of see Halo New Vegas. Halo New Vegas. Oh, hello New Vegas. No, that's for Fallout New Vegas. Got that for like 40 quid. Life is Strange, got that off the actual store. Square Enix for, I think that was like 20-25 with shipping. Little Nightmares, let's go over mental prices. Assassin's Creed. Resident Evil 6, yeah, it's a good game. My production, sort of collector's edition. Got Guardians of the Galaxy. Alone in the Dark, that's a good looking edition, but the game's a bit sort of mixed for me. Bioshock 2, Castlevania. In the background, you've got one of the Diablo sets. Resistance 3, you got here, I think that's Phantom Pain. Dark Zone, that's Division 2. That's one of the first collector's editions that I ever got, and that's for Killzone 3. I think my granddad got me that. I think that was like 35. Gears of War 3. Got a vinyl there, or record. Sabaton, The Last Stand, great album. Arch Enemy. So that's a really decent set. So I think I got both of these from EMP for like, I can't even remember now, like I think it was like 15 quid each. On the bottom there, you've got Devin Townsend, live in London. Devin Townsend, and you've got some games there. I'll show that off in a sec, but I've got some consoles. So that's my Xbox One. I've got some posters for Everything Blue. There's my PS4, which is not set up. These are all my controllers, my sort of charging station. You've got Mass Effect 3 in the background there. But yeah, very retro, I guess. There's PS4, Xbox One, PS4, random card for, I think it's for Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's my TV, and you can see me. Hello. And you can see the light in the background there. So moving down, you've got some Xbox 360s behind all of these. Are just loads of games, so I might show these off a little bit. So I've got a bunch of records there. You can see got some games there, so you be careful because I don't want to damage anything. Got some more records, PS4 games, and yeah, got some more games. Got some original Xbox. So got my bin, that's for rubbish, if you didn't know. My mum actually got that for me for my birthday, but I never ended up putting on. I've been trying to put up these sort of tags for to put them up, but they keep falling down for some reason, so I might just have to get like a normal hook and a nail. There's my Stormtrooper glass, which for drinking, so I might have a sip now. Got my Devin Townsend coaster there, and a bunch of hairs, because if you didn't know, I got a Labrador. Got my TV remote. That's all for CDs and stuff. You can see, and I just got some sort of random charger. So here's my bed. Not really much. It's just full of just junk, really. Got my headphones there for listening. And yeah, this is where the magic happens. Not really, it's just for sleeping. So moving on over here, because I have to go around the bed. Got another poster for Hotel Inferno, and of course, again, that is signed. It's just a beautiful looking poster. Maybe that was a bit weird to say. And yeah, sort of getting towards the end now, but pretty much that is my collector's edition. So got Black Ops 2. That comes with sort of a little drone. That's a pretty cool looking addition. I mean, if Call of Duty want to do futuristic, maybe they should go back to sort of that. Dragon Age Inquisition, can't remember how much I got that for, but yeah, it's a good game. Max Payne 3, very underrated. I think I got that for, I'm trying to remember now, I think that was like 12 quid on eBay. Dishonored 2, got that for about 40. Got Modern Warfare 2 in the background there. Shadow of War, really like this game. Well, as you saw in the bottom there, one of the shelves, I got the other steelbook. But trying to think now, I think I got that for, I think it was like 110. And the box of this was ridiculous. Sort of imagine, you know, from this end to the end of Mirror's Edge and to the top of Dishonored and Dragon Age Inquisition. Pretty much it came in a box that big, but you want a comparison of how big Shadow of War actually is. Here's Jaws 3. But yeah, that is a big box. So moving on, got Arkham Knight, good game. Got a bit bored of the Batmobile. The gameplay was really good. Was that Final Fantasy 14? Don't know how much I got that for. Arkham Origins. I actually really like this game. I think it's got the best story in the entire franchise, but maybe that's just me. So moving on, Grand Theft Auto 5, Two Worlds, weird game. Well, weird collector's edition to be honest. Bloodborne, got that for I think it's like 110 on Kex of all places, came with everything. God of War, really like this game. Before this, I only ever played 3. My mate kept going on about it for months to play the new one, and didn't regret it. It's a fantastic game. Overwatch, not played that yet. Splinter Cell, Blacklist, good game. Wish they brought out like a DLC for Michael Ironside, but you know, a bit of a wasted opportunity there. Doom Eternal, that's actually no, I think I got that on release. Yeah, I think I pre-ordered that on game.co.uk. That's for Homefront: The Revolution. Black Flag, one of my favourites. That's for Division 2, so that was a store exclusive. I think I got that with 20% off, and it came to like 60 something. That's for Resident Evil 8. That collector's edition. It's a pretty nice looking set, and I think I also pre-ordered that on release. That's got some chest of drawers there. That's just for clays and stuff. That's my tripod for filming and stuff. If I come to the bottom here, you can see I've got a couple of guns there. That's an air gun. That's for sort of an M4 model. Which I might show one of them off. So this is a air gun. As you can see, trigger discipline. I think that's very important. But if I can do this, you see it's got some sort of shell ejecting stuff. It's actually really cool. But yeah, that is a beautiful looking gun. And yeah, I've got a bunch of them under there. So that's my Luger, another air gun, and it's just a bag for keeping stuff. So actually, I don't think there's much else to show off. I think that's just like extra pillows and stuff, nothing really important. Got a fan there in case it gets really hot, and just like a box with just stuff in it. Not really much else to say about that. But that's pretty much everything. So I think I'll show off everything in the background there. So that's one area. Move over here. That's just my collector's edition. As you can see, I've got quite a few layers. So you got Black Ops 3 in the background there, and I think that's for Destiny 2. And if I move over to this side, as you can see, just like layers and layers of collector's stuff. But yeah, that is beautiful. And that is pretty much my collection. So yeah, blimey, 600 subscribers. Yeah, not really much else to say about all this. We're nearly like 50 minutes into this, but do want to say hopefully we're just well, I'm going to keep doing videos and quite looking forward to the next 600 subscribers. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my rambling, and hope you enjoyed my collection. Anyway, I'll see you later.